hypnotherapy for decision making. You know, when we have something to decide, or when we're just muddled in doubt, self-doubt, or just some life event that we feel lost or don't know where to go, stuck, just bogged down in the mud, whatever it may be. A relationship, should I stay, should I go? Do they love me, do they not? Does this relationship serve my highest good? A job, should I look for another job that suits me better? Am I putting up with too much shit at work? I don't know, all of our normal human problems. But hypnotherapy can, so when we're doing those things and we're thinking those things, you know, there's part of us that does not have the inner clarity that we need to make a decision, to act. And maybe not always like the decision, the final decision, like you know what the future holds and now go get it. But even just deciding in the moment the next little step, you know, maybe with a job, it's the next little step is something like, I'm actually going to go on the internet and do some job searching, and not struggling to decide whether you're doing the job searching, but suddenly it's clear, you know, here's what I'm doing, and this, even though my job sucks and life sucks and I'm not making enough money and they abuse me at work, this little bit of clarity that like, yeah, I'm job searching. I don't know where it's going to lead, whatever. But it's those kind of things. It's that clarity in little and big parts that hypnotherapy can actually help somebody with. Certainly lots of times, lots of clients have come in with problems, life problems, normal ones. And sometimes they come in just with a feeling of discomfort and they're not even sure, they haven't even defined for themselves what their problem is. But typically during the interview portion of my multi-hour hypnotherapy sessions, the problem, quote unquote, can be elucidated, illuminated, or understood at a deeper level. Not by me. It's not important what I know or what I think their quote unquote problem is. It's them, you know, do they come to an understanding during our discussion of what they're actually going through, what their needs actually are, what their pains actually come from, what they're struggling to find out. And then somewhere in there, you know, we do the hypnotherapy part where it kind of comes and goes throughout the session. And along with that can come a deepening level of inner clarity about where to go with that problem. And I'm using the word problem. I feel like there should be a different word. But our issues, our problems, our life, just life, right? Because life is what it is. It's not always butterflies and roses by any means. But for people to have that, to arrive at that kind of inner clarity during a hypnotherapy session is, to me, a lot of the beautiful part of the work I do. So they can emerge from a session and feel like they see themselves within their problem or their life or the conundrum more clearly. And they see those things that surround them more clearly. And sometimes they're surprised at what they see, because they, you know, part of our logical minds decipher things in certain ways and get stuck on kind of analyzing things, and because we want to believe, we want to understand things in certain ways, so we kind of hold on to whatever vision we came up with, and then it's hard to see other things around it or see things in a different way. But sometimes the hypnotherapy can help people see things in a broader view, more clearly, like you're washing away a layer of mud from your glasses or something. And people can emerge from a session with a feeling of kind of inner security and a feeling of direction, because now they see it clearly. And they're like, well, duh, here's what it's about, or here's what I need to do, or obviously I should leave them, or obviously, God, I love them more than I realize, and I need to figure out new ways to communicate, or obviously, even though it feels dangerous to leave my job, that is clearly the thing I need to do, and just jump off the cliff, and whatever the case may be, different for everybody, of course. But that feeling, and it's not a mental exercise for them. It's not like a deductive thing, like, okay, here's the pros and cons, you write it out on paper, and obviously the math shows leave your job. It's not that. It's this inner feeling of knowingness of what things are about and what to do next. And as a practitioner, helping people with that, being the middleman to help them with that, that's what I love the most in the problem solver hypnotherapy sessions that I give.